So last night I came in from London, landed at 6 p.m. and wanted to take the connecting flight to Cairo, which was at 1 a.m. in the morning. Couldn't make that flight because they had delays at the PCR test. There was something wrong with the system and I waited in the airport for 4 hours before I could get a test, which meant that I missed my flight. Luckily, Turkish Airlines could move my flights for free, which is good of them. So I'm going to catch a flight to Cairo today at 7 p.m. So this is how you get your 2 to 4 hour PCR test, which enables you to get into other countries basically. So just getting my test done now, queuing up for it. Second test.
No. Relax.
Oh. Thank you. So, why Istanbul and why Cairo? Well, Istanbul, I thought it would be a good idea to stop off in order to get my PCR test for literally £20 a test. And I suppose Turkey are actually leading the way in terms of how we fly during COVID with their efficient testing regime. It's actually really useful, and a lot of countries in Africa require a 72-hour or a 96-hour COVID test. I got 2 tests in the end, one for Egypt and one for Sudan, because the Egypt one wouldn't cover the time that I'd be in Sudan, so I had to get another one later on, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, it was only £20 a test. Also, why Cairo? Well, Cairo happens to be a very easy place to get a Sudanese visa. In London, it takes 2 days, and you need loads of letters, and it's a lot of bureaucracy. Whereas in Cairo, you can get it on the day, and then also just make your way down to Sudan. But Sudan is the main objective. So I'm inside the Hagia Sophia, which has been recently turned into a mosque from a museum. Came at 9 when it opened. I got this bargain of a room, £20 a night. Not bad. It's not a bad view on the balcony.
But we have to protect. Each one has his mask and has his alcohol, you know. I have a...
Yeah, I suppose. This is a bit nicer. The Kapinski on the Nile. It's my room. Bit of an upgrade from the last place, but this is a proper hotel, I guess. So baba ganoush, falafel, and bread. Right, today's been quite a hard day. It's 3 a.m. now. I've gotten into the Sudan, but my airport pickup didn't arrive, so it's a bit annoying. I had to find a random taxi driver to take me to the hotel. Anyway, got to the hotel. This is where I'm staying for a night. Looks like someone may have died in here. And here's a toilet. Well, at least they've given me toiletries. Well, I'm only here for about 3 hours anyway. But, good luck to me. Times like these I use my silk sleeping bag liner. So you get to feel a bit of luxury at least. Morning banana. So, why Sudan? Sudan is the start of real Africa, and it's where the travelling gets harder, but it gets more rewarding and interesting the further off the beaten track you go. That's why I chose this place, really. Alongside that, there's also the pyramids. Sudan has the most number of pyramids in the world. It's even more than Egypt. I mean, as you go off the beaten track, tourism infrastructure gets poorer and poorer. So I've gone with a local tour agency just for sake of speed and safety. I'm like the only tourist today they've had. It's just a bit eerie exploring this whole site to yourself. So this is the main attraction in Sudan. See, it's these pyramids. They're all blown up by this Italian treasure hunter who thought there was treasure at the top of these pyramids. It's a bit of a shame. But they just tried to restore some of it. So a campsite. Guess that's my tent then. There's the cook and the driver. There's Abdul cooking. Right, so closing my tent. I'll give you a tour of what's inside. There's a lantern, my bag. A lot of space. And this is my bed, my sleeping bag liner in. This thing goes everywhere with me when I travel. And there's a mattress they provided. And I'm going to probably watch a movie and call it early night. So it's 5:10 guys, and just woke up in my tent. I'm going to try and catch sunrise. So walking in the desert, it's a bit windy, it's pitch black really. Got my head torch on, heading back towards the pyramids. You can see the sun is already starting to rise behind me. Not meant to fully rise until 6 AM. Just reached the pyramid. Just check out that sunrise. Look at that, doesn't need any Photoshop. Look at the colours. So I've decided to stop here, just take a sunrise photo. Just waiting for the sun to appear from behind that mountain there. Once it does, all this will be bathed in a really nice warm orange glow.
It's small.
No.
Small.